was a while before love. Then you had another relationship.
Yeah.
Very public relationship.
Mm-hmm.
That people, it was weird because you guys shared a lot, but you didn't share a lot. Like we saw photos and we saw it happen and people
Right.
were invested because he kind of manifested it in a way.
Yeah, I think, when it comes to me in relationships, there's a lot of times people don't even see who I date, right? And with that one, it just felt special enough to share. You know what I mean? I think we both on the same page. And then it's like, I don't believe you have to give it all to show that you're together, but it just felt right.
You were having fun too, it seemed like. You were having fun with it.
For sure. I think, it felt right. And like it didn't, like we both have our own thing going on. It's like, cool, like both these worlds came together. It's cool. Like we can share it.
And you've been quiet lately. Are you guys together still or no?
No.
No.
I'm not with him.
No.
Yeah. Not by choice, but I respect him. It's all love. Like
it's not your choice?
I wouldn't have chose it, but it was what was best. But I wouldn't have chose it, no.
What are you saying to me right now, Angela Simmons?
I'm saying that I'm a lover. I love love. I love relationships.
This man proclaimed that he wanted to get with Angela Simmons. This man pursued you. He proclaimed it in front of everybody that he wants Angela Simmons. So you're not telling me that he ended. Did he end the relationship or did?
No, it was my choice. I had to make a decision, but I think there's a certain level of what I can share and would share publicly. You know what I mean? And I can publicly say that I'm not with him anymore. But as far as details, I would just never.
It's not your style.
Nah, I'm just not that girl. I'm just not that girl ever to share that much more. Other than we're not together.
Yeah, and he's not really that type either. So
yeah, that's my vibe though. Like I said, I could have probably been in and out of 4 or 5 other relationships people would have never known and got my feelings hurt or not or whatever. And I just wouldn't speak on it because some stuff is just better left unsaid, I feel like. So I just leave things alone.
It's just that it was so public.
I know.
That's the hard part. Do you regret that in a way or no?
No.
Because now there's curiosity.
I know.
Now people want to know what happened.
I know.
But I understand that.
I just, again, much love and respect to him, and just he's doing his thing. I'm happy for him.
We're in its course. Well, that season is past.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was there heartbreak involved?
My feelings were involved.
Your feelings, yeah.
Yeah. It is hard. I feel like for me with relationships, because I get really invested and I'm in. When I'm in love, I'm in love. Which means I'm staying with you. But yeah, my feelings, it didn't feel good to not be with him.
What is that coming to an end done to you, or what have you learned about love? Or
I mean, you just never know. I'm a lover. I love love, and I've been in relationships where I think, this is it, we're getting married, and then I'm not married. So here I am, and then life can be just really unpredictable, I think, often, and it's really hard for me, I would say, to date, too, because I feel like the woman that people watch, they fantasize who that is, and they don't know me. So then maybe, and I'm not speaking specifically on him, I'm saying in general, then you get in a relationship with me and you're like, oh, I thought you were like this. I'm like, bro, that was 5 seconds of my life. This is who I am. Right. You know what I mean? And not that that's a bad thing, but you can have a fantasy of what a girl is, and then you get them and they're a bit different.
What is the fantasy of you?
I don't know. I might need to get a guy in here and interview him, because I have had a lot of guys that said they, oh, I have a crush or I like you. And I'm just like, well, what does that mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Based on what? What part
you sure you like me?
Yeah.
Do you know? You know what I mean? But I think that's a hard part for me, is growing up on TV from 17 to now is you think that's who I am, and who I really am is this way versus that way or whatever. It's an interesting, it's interesting.
No, totally.
It's different. I've never had, none of my friends deal with this type of mess. You are, because you get to meet someone and that's who they are, and you don't have no prejudgment to it. You know what I mean? I'm kind of automatically, you're Run's daughter, you're going to see this, that, it's just mad things that, you think automatically come with it, and it'd be Nah.
That's not my life.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting? You were talking about how people had a fantasy of you,
Yeah.
right? There was also like a level of fantasy put on this relationship.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I
And
agree.
it was, number one, the way he came at you, and then it actually happened, and then
It became a whole thing.
you're in the beautiful mansions with the dress and thing, and
Right.
it's almost like there's expectations of the. I just wonder from
It's like
the
a fairy tale,
inside,
right?
did you feel like that too, or was that not how we perceived it? Did you perceive it that way?
I think everything has like what people see versus what it is, and we had a lot of great, beautiful like memories with like being together. I feel like, so what they seen was really happening in real time. You know what I mean? Or like any of the pictures, like that's what was happening, and most definitely like we've had beautiful times. So,
But we only saw that. We didn't see. That's the
because,
thing about social media. Social media show
but
you the highlight
I feel
reel.
like that's like anyone's relationship. Like I feel like you go to a girl's page right now and she'll have like tons of flowers up and all these purses and different stuff, and you'll be like, I want that. I've learned never to say that. I don't want nothing nobody got. But I want that. And behind the scenes, it's like they are going through it. They don't want to be together. Like you just don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Oh, social media is a devil.
it's terrible.
No, it's terrible.
It's a fake book. I don't want to read it. I want the truth.
But you participate in the book.
Yeah, but I participate in the book of just showing things that I like. I like pictures and beautiful things.
Yeah.
Before Instagram got big, I literally had probably 3, 5 followers, whatever it was. Like I like pictures. I like art. I'm a creative.
Yeah.
So like for me, like I just like that stuff. But I participate just in what I like to look at. That's all. But I'm saying like you would never know what someone's going through by social media. I just don't know. You got to be there to know for sure.
Because who knew?